Hey, what's up? It's me. That's it. Didn't think you were getting anything else. It's over. Stream's over. Bye. Gonna play Iconoclasts, which is never over. I want to finish this one. I figure if I can drag my ass through Nier Automata, I can finish Iconoclasts. Both games play great. Both games drag on for fucking ever. This game is like a third as long as Nier Automata, at most, but it still feels almost as long, and that's saying something. It's like 15 streams of you playing Nier. There sure is. Sometimes for like 3+ hours at a time. That game just wouldn't stop. And it's got just the worst story, while this game has an okay story. So we got moon gravity now. Oh god, I'm already doing voices. Shit. I heard that game has robots. I think you mean it has machines! So, as we saw in my toot, my prediction is that Royal's going to have to stay behind to stop the worm from eating everything, and I'm almost 100% sure that's going to be the case. I saw a steamed hams, but it's Nier Automata today, and that was pretty good. I gotta look that one up. Oh, and these are capsules that could potentially get us back home. I was told there's a map in there through which you can select a destination, and that's it, I guess. Oh, and that's how we do the traveling around the world to pick up items we missed. You're saying Royal should move with rhythm so as to attract the worm? Yes. Alt, you can move your body freely. Hey look, X. Well, that's not gonna explode at least. I think it was circle and triangle that exploded when they touched, and X was fine. Also, these white doors, they should open with me approaching them. It's a similar permission registry to the one concerned cameras. It's these lit panels. No need for you having to spend time figuring out ways to bypass these. Well, that's convenient. He sure do run on ahead, don't he? Thanks for the host, Riz. Imagine if the game just ended within the next 10 minutes. Wouldn't that be embarrassing? Reserved for Emmett Darland, Aisling Ferrier, B. Blockrock, Oliver Shard, Joseph Glass, Mother, Progeny Royal, and Madeline Benoch. That legit would have happened if I'd done my original plan and split tonight's Shantae stream, yeah? At least I would have been expecting it. You hid and then you was someone's Anakin Skywalker, they had the high ground. Oh, so you couldn't win. I can see him. Is that just Earth but split into weird right angles? Because it kind of looks like it. To think, he is this near to us already. His shape, it truly does resemble a star worm from here. I'm closer than anybody alive has ever been to him. The former holy progeny wants to reason with a god. But yes, this is bigger than me. It's everything on the planet, Mina and Elro and everyone. And you, Robin, though you're not technically on the planet right now, you're here, with me, on the moon. I will focus all the energy I can. My powers will make contact. He will notice me. All the hope we have left is that in meeting us here, he might have a change of heart. I don't think he's sentient. I'll be surprised if it turns out he's sentient. There's a star worm waiting on the moon. They'd like to come and meet us, but they're scared they'd be our doom. That's excellent. That's so excellent. Why are they outside the station? There's no glass in front. I mean, there's glass. It's just the cameras can see through it perfectly. Notice me, Worm-sen. Notice me, Worm-senpai! Royal, probably. I need to try harder. No! It does kind of look like they're standing in front of the glass dome, doesn't it? He flinched, didn't he? No, he's definitely turning. He's about to grant audience with me. I'm not ready. Slam, just slams into the window. He's coming so fast, too. Very fast indeed. I'm not sure. My eye. It has that blue stuff on it. Y'all remember the blue stuff that we've been seeing this whole time? That is so much worm. Yes, it is Xenon. Oh my dear God! I mean, a great, wonderful he. Oh, magnificent starworm, I do not deserve to look upon your being. Magnificent, beautiful, awesome he, thank you for granting me audience. On behalf of all humanity, I welcome your return. Well, okay, as we understand it, your visit us out of deep dissatisfaction. Indeed, much has gone wrong, and many people have defied your divine laws. However, I can only pray that you do not come here to vanquish us all. I, your progeny and representative of humanity, was led to believe what was being done was in accordance with your wishes, but it clearly was not. Many humans have evidently been misled by half-truths. I will plead with you as a divine representative on the judgment of humans. Not all humans are bad. Am I doing something wrong, my lord? I hope I've not offended you with improper manners. So, are you here to destroy us? Might you spare the planet? Please bless us with your answer. Why do you not respond? I am Royal, your chosen leader. I was chosen by you. I was chosen by you, right? Speak to me! What is it? Wait, what are you doing? Why are you leaving? Come back here! You can't just ignore me. I am royal. I am divinity like you. You will listen! Now you really fucked it, huh? What's happening to my head? Vacuum of spaced. Yes. Escape scene. Well, I might be wrong about why we have to leave Royal behind. What have I done? Everyone hates me. I ruined everything. I'm worthless. A sinner. I should be dead. Let me die. Never meet your heroes, am I right? Mother was right not to love me. I'm a mistake. A bastard in his eyes. Yep, keeps making it about him. Just say it. We could finally be happy. Oh, well that's good. Oh, hell. Can't get through without putting him down. Well, that sucks. Wait, No, I will save this motherfucker. Oh my god, why doesn't it work? Oh, I'm so mad right now. Fucking shit. Well, not even dialogue about it as it happens. Well, that's fine. He's in the space station. He'll stop the star worm, right? It's okay, he had a parachute. Bad end. Save orb. Oh my god, it's called a save orb. What? Robin! How did you... Are you alright, honey? So, you're back alone. Well, we're all about to go, right? Okay, so the fact that it forced me to do that is supposed to elicit an emotional response, but just like with Metal Gear Solid 3, it just kind of annoys the shit out of me. Like, really? You're gonna force me into a particular course of action and then try to put it on me emotionally? It's a bullshit writing technique. Absolute horseshit. Well, there might still be a boss. We don't know. It just forced me to leave Royal behind, and it expects me to be sad about it. Well, we're all about to go, right? Sorry, that's terrible. You are back home, though. You're too good, eh? That worm creature smashed into the ground near here. What'll happen now? Well, I was right about having to leave Royal behind. I wasn't right about the reasons for it. But yeah, it pulled the MGS3 thing, which is the thing that I hate in MGS3. You know, the single worst part of the whole game. That one confused me, too, because it's like, you're aiming your gun and it looks like a cutscene, and I was like, waiting for like 2 minutes, and I was like, oh, does it want me to do something? And then I pressed square, and I was like, oh, he fired. I feel completely disconnected from this because this was poorly thought out. Yeah, we basically used him as a door prop. Nah, he'd quit self-pitying by that point. That's the real sad part. Sweet little Robin. Please don't feel like you failed. It's crazy the amount of things you've managed to do. You just wanted to help despite people resisting. That makes you cool, okay? You make me realize how much of a jerk I can sound like. And also, I'm pretty selfish. Some decisions aren't meant to just be for yourself, they're for everybody else. But it doesn't stop me worrying that I've ruined everything I had with Somba and my mother. Those emotions are okay, but sometimes there's a greater purpose, right? Kind of feel like I'm rambling at a bunch of quotes from a poster, but I think I'm making the point. Maybe it's just more excuses for myself. I'm good at those. Your brother's in the house. Some other people who helped out along the way, too. You should go now. Aww. Robin. I'm so sorry for anything stupid I said or did. Everybody loves you, okay? Don't forget that. You're bigger than all of us. I wish the world could have known that. Wait, Elro got grenaded in the chest? I thought he just got shot in the leg. I think I need to go home now. Plus, he had to press the button, managed to get up to press the button for the ship to take off. I think I need to go home now. I don't know how many days or hours or minutes we have left. These two conflicting sides of my stupid life. I'm afraid that everybody hates me. Farewell, little Robin. See you in a different world. If we get out of this, we're getting married, right? Oh, before I forget to say it, remember to keep that quote bot going. Alright, we've got a save point. Which means that I thought the moon would be a whole dungeon. So the fact that it's over and the game's still going is yet another groan. Wow, Robin! Oh ho ho. Did that crash involve you somehow? The stories we Chemico hear about you, they are nuts but so very true. You even go to space and come right back. I take it things didn't go all too well. While you were up there, he streaked across the skies. You've done more than enough. It's time to just let whatever's about to happen, happen. Only when we submit does the expected come true, Tegan. Now, would we ever suggest that little Robin could take on these great and monstrous space hoes? The Great and Monstrous Space Hose was my nickname in high school. Her wrench may be big, but he is not a bolt, is he? Ha ha! The mechanics can achieve anything, given the right input. But really, Robin, you're already the queen of the mechanics. Have your rest. I've been Elro's friend for a long time now. I know him well. I know what he may or may not do. I've always tried to push him in the right direction. If he tells me to stay behind, I know for sure to do the opposite. To push the buttons for him. Ah, that's what happened. And she saved him. He does love you, his sunflower. Even when one of her machines fails and covers her big face in soot, she keeps on smiling. How? No one in this world has a mouth except the doctor there. A sunflower always faces the sun. Then maybe the sunflower can convince this man to plant his butt on the bed. He insists on sitting here, ignoring this doctor's sage advice. We should leave you two alone now. Whatever comes, I wish you all the best. What say you, good doctor? Will you greet the dawn with me? Thank you, Xenon. Oh, with tremendous pleasure. Goodbye! You know, for a guy who constantly talks about running, we never see him run. He always just kinda struts. See you around. Eat your veggies. He wishes to grant you penance within your own home. Well, we both grew up here. Dying here fits pretty well. Those two, they tried to humor you, did you notice? Even now, they'd stupidly think to. I tried to tell you people that rocket would be pointless. That was a good read, I don't care what anyone says. I mean, they call them fingers, but you never see them fing. No, wait, there they go. But you're back, so that's good. Maybe we'll get to see Ella again. I want to have her back. Please, just stay with me now. Let's meet the end together. That's all I want. It's just you and me now. Please, just stay here with me now. I do not have that option. See you later. Alright. This is the end. Alright, we have to go southwest. I feel for Elro. I do. Doesn't mean I'm gonna fucking listen to him. Not when I got this rad Helix Blaster. Oh, whoops. I just bounced off that slime. No one bounces off that slime like me. I like when games give you that, no really, this is the finale, wrap up your side stuff before you go through the door notice. Yep. How much you want to bet it's going to keep going after? Oh, look at that. We're going to freeze to death in the smoke. It looks like an ice meter, but I guess it's an oxygen meter. Impact Zone. With some very Sonic the Hedgehog music going. Impact Zone. Act 1. Look at all this blue slime. Oh, hi. Oh, God. Oh, right. Did the bombs hurt them? No, nothing hurts them. Can I scoosh them? Oh, I have... Okay. I can scoosh them to knock them over. I can also deflect them. Alright, they still can't be killed, it looks like, but I can't get through without doing this. Huh. Oh, I bet I'm supposed to knock him into this, aren't I? Come on. No, that didn't work either. Huh. Huh. How am I supposed to hurt it? Anyone have any ideas? Shoot it when it's done. I have been. Still just X's. That was literally my first thought. Maybe if I try and switch places with it. No. Oh, there we go. Alright. It was that. Their timing is just really specific. There we go. Another one. Okay. Oh god, why is there so much stuff? Well, this is chaos. I cannot keep track of what's going on. That's a shitty room. I could not keep track of what was going on. There was too many things. Just throw as many monsters at them as possible is kind of a shitty move. Oh, this one can actually be hurt by my regular attacks. God damn it, there's still too much shit going on. Come on. Oh god, I hit the wrong button. Come on. Alright. Come on. Hit me. Alright, at least those are dropping health. That's a good thing. Didn't like that room. We got through it, though. God damn it. Oh god, I don't even remember what hurts this thing. There is too much shit going on, and I don't like it. Feel like your game's too easy? Just start throwing as many monsters into a single room as possible, right? Don't like this at all. There we go. I feel like this isn't actually possible to do unless you know where stuff's going to appear from. So that's very trial and error, which is not something I really enjoy. Oh, come on. Come on. No, this way. Come on! Dude! Game end and this is the after credits scene, except they forgot to add the credits, I guess. Okay. How do I fucking stun those guys? Okay. Apparently by just shooting them with that. Which didn't seem to be working at first. I guess I was not looking at it the right way. Alright, hopefully that's a checkpoint. Sure looked like a checkpoint. I have a feeling that this whole area you have to do in one go, though. God damn it, now I actually have to switch guns constantly. Oh, fuck this. Yeah, have to do the whole thing in one go. Oh, this is terrible. Who thought this was a good idea for a game? Especially a game where nothing like this had happened so far. Also, that thing doesn't seem to work, like, 2/3 of the time. Fuck off. Okay. Oh, fuck you. There, got it that time. And they just fly in a random direction when stomped. Sometimes they don't fly in any direction. Other times they go flying in the direction you're facing. This one seems to always go flying to the right. Oh, right. There we go. Oh, fuck off. That one, this one also flies to the right. Except that time when it stays in place. Maybe I'll put it on fucking easy mode for this. Maybe it'll make the enemies take less hits. Oh, fuck off. There we go. Still not enough health to continue. I don't like playing on easy modes. I don't think it's fun, but the problem is, this game just went from fun on hard mode to being goddamn stupid. Just all of a sudden. This isn't a difficulty spike, this is a complete change up in how the game plays. And I can't switch it from here. Of course not, because it gave me a respawn point right there. Alright, let's try it on the easy mode. Because this is just fucking bad. No. Why isn't she going down the ladder? Oh my god. It won't let her grab onto the ladder unless she's at the very top of it. If I can switch difficulty back to harder mode after I'm finished this terrible enemy gauntlet, I'll do that. And if it doesn't let me, oh well. I don't even blame this on me being bad at video games. This is legitimately terribly designed. This is, we got bored of making the game. Oops. I don't feel like anything's different so far since I haven't gotten hit. Except that stuff is, I guess, taking fewer hits? No, get out of the fucking way. Those guys stay stunned a little longer, I think. What is even happening? A terrible enemy gauntlet in tiny cramped rooms is what's happening. Alright, that missed for reasons. Yeah, so far it's not any different. Oh. I didn't take damage at all there. Am I invulnerable in relaxed mode? Because I'd be kind of annoyed at that. Because I got hit twice and didn't take any damage from the second hit like I should have. Health went down just very little. Oh, Jesus. I can see why they call it relaxed. Oh, wow. No, I think I'm not taking damage at all. Oh, that's terrible. That's insulting. No, that is like legitimately insulting to people who play easy modes. Oh well, I guess we're using this to get through this terrible section. Oh, I'm just trying to land this in his mouth. Oh right, you don't have to land the thing in his mouth, you can just stomp on him. You are correct. I thought I saw it go down, but it just flashed. Yeah, I'm not... Everything about this game just makes me respect it less and less. I'm gonna keep playing it as though I can take damage at least. Okay. It's a deer. Oh, god damn it. There's another one. Of course there is. Someone get that in the quote bot. Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm done the terrible enemy gauntlet. We're gonna hit save. Now I'm gonna hit quit and go back to the difficulty I was on before. There is a standard mode, which I guess is easy mode. Yeah, does seem to be a different save statue than we've seen before. Or no, isn't this the same one we saw in the caverns that had been overtaken by the blue stuff? I'm not 100% sure on that. Alright. Okay, this looks like the way we're supposed to go, but that way actually says we're supposed to go. Okay. I guess this is it. Let's have a boss fight. Now all the ivory skull or whatever is cracked off of it. No, it's still there. It's just lit in red. Also, you got a thing on your... Got a thing on your face. Did she just slap it? Seizure warning. Jesus. Oh, now it's Dark Souls. Okay. Oh, come on, I don't have enough time. Okay. Okay, I don't take contact damage from it. I only take damage when it actually attacks. There's got to be some rhythm to this that I haven't got yet. Okay. Ugh. Every time I let go of the damn thing, it's enough time for the sunflower or whatever it is to go back to normal. Oh, fuck. Got it. Don't have enough health, though. Yeah, one more hit and I'm dead. Can't shoot it like that. Ah. Hey, B. Alright, skip the cutscene, play Dark Souls. Oh, come on! What? Now I'm taking contact damage? I'm a little insulted. Okay, yeah, sometimes I'm taking contact damage and sometimes I'm not. And if it was consistent, I wouldn't give a shit. When it does its spicy pulse, that's very possible. Ah, that's all I could think of. Oh, fuck off. Come on! Ugh. There we go. So, this whole fight is basically saying take all your fight mechanics and fuck them. Do your puzzle mechanics instead, which is fine. Okay. Okay. This one, at least, is real easy to figure out how to dodge. Is that it? Of course not. Yeah, the flowers do seem to be made of bones. Okay. I just shot. Just reflexively started mashing attack and I won. I think it was supposed to be shaped like Robin and then it was supposed to be dramatic. One sec. Gotta readjust my microphone here. Robin, my lovely daughter. Your mother would always talk about how she loved the life around the fields. When I first saw her, she wore the prettiest dress. She spoke endlessly of her love for nature. It became clear to me that her life of farming was one of the most free lives you could have. Oh yeah, farming. Lots of free time when you're farming. Her father showed talent in it and was assigned to that job as a result. Don't y'all just love how much free time you have when you're farming? I kept trying my hardest to do the right thing. Now you're here. You say that you care, but you conflict me. I was just protecting you. You conflict me? Your mother was a farmer's daughter, and she had a calm and safe life. Well, before my life mixed with hers. But that has nothing to do with being a farmer. I still wish you'd pursue it. I think you stopped listening a long time ago, honestly. You made your mind up, but where has that led your brother Elro? You need to think of those closer to you as well. This isn't just about you. All I want you to do now is accept that you can't do everything. Family comes before anything. Come to me, Robin. Oh, I thought it was going to give me a... Oh, it is going to give me a choice. Ooh. Yeah, this is gonna be weird. I figured it was a trick. Okay, well, I'm fucked. Ah, god damn it. Yep, I knew I wasn't going to make it through that. Whole thing over, right? No? Wow! The checkpoints worked! I'm so glad. Oh, right. It doesn't do a lot of damage either. Which is to say they expect you to be at fairly low health here. Haha! Okay. Alright. Pretty simple stuff so far. Oops, fuck that up. Oh. Oh god, what is this? No. Okay. How am I supposed to get that without this other hand hitting me? Oh, I see. I'm supposed to twist the other way. Now I feel silly. Okay. God damn it. I keep hitting the jump button just slightly too late. Jesus. How long to beat says 9 to 11 hours in Bayonetta 2, so that means probably closer to about 15 to 20, because how long to beat always underestimates. Hey, it has a nose. Oh. It was a bird the whole time. It's very angry because it's out of fuel. It was just trying to refuel this whole time. Oh good, health. Okay. Why is it playing normal boss music now? We just had cool final boss music a second ago. Ow. God damn it. I really don't like that. Ow. Ah. It tells me exactly what it's gonna do every time, and I keep fucking it up anyway. Oh, can't get to that heart, so that's good. Oh, shit. No, it's the other ones. It's the, bombs that break these ones. Ah! It's fine. He keeps dropping health. Oh, I can actually just shoot those. That's good. Ha! Can't stun me this time. I knew it was the bird all along. It only makes sense. It was the bird with the shifty eyes. This is just Katie's character from Christie's game. Oh god, it just activated its ship again. This is the enemy bioweapon? Alright. Rude. It's dabbing! God damn it. Oh, I hate that so much. I'm having to concentrate on timing two things at once, which go in wildly different patterns, so it doesn't actually work. So this is quite possibly the dumbest ending I could have asked for, and I think that's beautiful. I cannot think of a stupider way for this to end. This is the dog ending in Silent Hill 2, right? Except it's the normal canon ending. Okay, so the Star Worm manages to slam down to Earth. We end up leaving Royal behind because he's self-pitying and won't cooperate. And there's a broken control panel. And we come down to Earth to try and stop the Star Worm from destroying anything. It turns out that the Star Worm is actually just like a ship, a bioship that's out of fuel. And the whole reason it was coming to Earth was to refuel because it was piloted by an angry bird. And yeah, a lot of cum bursted out of it. Also, now there's trees growing underground. Oh my god, this is the dumbest possible ending. It's the end of Sam and Max Hits the Road. The Star Worm is a spaceship for an angry bird mechanic, and he killed the angry bird, and now the Star Worm exploded and it made nature. Yep. Also, a deer just kicked a soldier. Deer says a cab. And now the deer is posing at the edge of a cliff. I'm thinking real hard and I can't think of a dumber way for that all to happen. Get it? Nature has overcome humanity's greed. Do you get it? Do you get it? It's deep and important. The deer pushed the gun fella off the cliff. Well, too bad, critics. This game's just not for you. You're back. All those round trees outside, and the tremor stopped. You did it, didn't you? All right, Robin. I won't try to tell you what to do anymore. I got his accent all wrong now. Roll credits? No, just gonna keep going, huh? No, maybe... No, but rolling credits right there would have actually worked and felt satisfying despite how silly it was. Also, there's probably a post-credit scene, yes. There it goes. It just had to get in a few more artistic shots. And here's Mina walking home. Best character. Right there. Only partially due to my Cast, Robin, Mina, Elro. That's not what Elro looks like anymore. It's not what Royal looks like anymore either. Agent Black, General Chrome, Tolo, Samba, Polro, Captain Myron, Dr. Gustavo, Tegan, Minora, Panetta, Ella, Pontus, Petra, Kamiko Condra. And you know what? We saved the world, but we didn't really finish any of the plot lines that had been set up. There's just a lot of shit that's just left unanswered. With how long that was, it really seems like it should have answered more questions. Ash, Gray, Silver, Mother, Mother's Corner. Oh my god, they're called the Corners. Mendeleev, Nobel, and Lawrence. I really liked them. I wish they'd got to stick around longer. They would have made, like, honestly good silly villains. Hingle McCringleberry, San Diego State. East-West Bowl, I don't know what that is. Oh, I guess she stayed with Samba. Oh. Oedipus? No, Samba's not her... Samba's her girlfriend. Samba's not her mom. Or was there a character named Oedipus? Because that'd be hilarious. The cat was called Oedipus. Gotcha. Do they really need to keep playing the goofy, cheery music as this guy just... Wait, is he trying to choke that dead guy to death? Here's the students all getting into a fight because they don't understand anything. And they're scared and confused. Possessed Thunk. Also, the cowboy skeleton's name was just Blocker. Starworm, and also the bird who has no name. Thanks for playing Iconoclasts. Goodbye until next time. Aww. That's the robot flower bed that Royal made at the beginning. So that was an incredibly unsatisfying everything. Sure. That was a video game. That's Iconoclasts. It was more than twice as long as it needed to be. I think this is a game that really just It should have set itself on a smaller scale, because shit just kept happening. If you get it for a few bucks and you want to play through it yourself, that'd probably be worthwhile. I got it for like $1.50. So I'm not disappointed in it, but holy shit. 14 hours was too much for the actual content of the game itself. Stories did not resolve themselves. The main plot line makes very little sense. And the ending was maybe the dumbest ending I've ever seen, except maybe Nier Automata, where the real final boss is the credits sequence. Spoilers. This was almost as dumb as that. But yeah, just to remind y'all, we have seen a dumber final boss and ending before. Maybe it should have been longer. I mean, maybe there should have been... It didn't have enough content to fill its length. That's all I'm saying. Alright. So I'm going to take a quick BRB. And I found just like a single row of stubble on my leg. So I'm going to go fix that. And I'll be back in just a couple minutes and we're going to start up something new. Don't go anywhere. Okay, we're back. So, from what I understand, this one's an interesting storytelling kind of game. So, let's give it a shot, shall we? I'm going to have to do some setup because I wasn't expecting to start it tonight. Cast and chill, please. I'm right in the middle of stuff. If you want to come up, come up. No? Alright, shoo. Shoo, shoo. Oh god, forced full screen. It's gonna take a sec. Oh, that's a cute title screen that y'all can't see because I have to fucking... Oh, do not fucking start the game. Oh, I will be so pissed off if you just go straight into the game. I hate it when games do that. Oh, I'm about to be mad. Gaston, chill out now. Oh, there is very little I despise more than what this game's doing to me. You don't do this. Give me a damn title screen. Ugh, I hate it. I absolutely hate this. Alright. Here we go. This is not a good start to this one.
Night has fallen and you're weary.
There we go. Now you can hear me.
Stars fill the sky above, and in front of you is a brightly lit wooden house, the only building you've seen for days.
Huh. I thought I was going to get to do voice acting.
You walk toward the house, hearing the sounds of laughter and talk as you reach the door and push it open.
This guy sounds sad, Randy. That is clearly a wolf.
You sit down and join the game. It's a cheap buy-in, and not many of the other players are very good. The lady fiddling with dice gets good cards, but has no real strategy. The man to your right seems to just hold on to the highest cards he has, regardless of suit or any consideration of matches.
I mean, that's what I see every time I tune into the World Series of Poker, so I guess he's not that bad. He could be a pro.
The man in gray across from you, though, he's good. He already had the largest pile of coins when you bought in, and while your winnings grow quickly, you can't quite catch him. One by one, the other players leave the table, sometimes with pique or with wry humor, leaving their winnings with you or the man in gray. Finally, it's just you and the man in gray. He looks at you, full of humor, and winks. Last hand?
That doesn't look like humor. That looks angry. That looks very angry.
He deals, you draw, and look at your hand. It's good. It's great. The best hand, in fact. A royal straight flush. Spades. Aces high.
And most people I've ever played poker with don't even understand suit value, so this is already more complicated than most people play poker.
But the man in gray pushes forward his whole pile. You're not sure exactly how much it is, but it's more than you've got. You can't match that.
No, you don't fold. That's not how this works. You match what you can.
The man in gray stops you. Now, if you like, I'll let you wager your word. I know you'll be good for it. Just promise you'll pay the debt, however I ask. Yep. 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace. All spades. The man in gray smiles. All right, then. I'll call.
It's a blood oath. Oh my god, he was a wolf the whole time. Who could have known?
Well, your luck wasn't so good, was it? That's quite the hand, but not for the game we're playing. I'm afraid you owe me. Your life, sure.
Risby, knock it off.
Your labor. You see, this land is built on stories. It's one big story, this country, woven of many small ones. Few of the small ones are strictly true, and the big story is mostly a lie. All the stories and songs and myths and legends start somewhere, with a seed. As they're told and retold and passed around, they grow and change to become the stories we know. To pay your debt to me,
Ooh, they need a pop guard on that mic.
Stories, finding the seeds first and then spreading them, telling them onwards so they can begin gaining strength. This is no light task. Stories are heavy. Most of the stories you'll find will be small seeds. They might be true, but they'll grow wild and unbelievable with the telling. The more important stories are the true ones, the ones people will tell you about their own lives. Those often get lost in the weaves of the big story. The more true stories you can find and tell, the more you can weave that truth into the big story. tarnish it a bit perhaps, but isn't a dingy and battered truth better than a shining lie?
I hope this guy's voice acting doesn't go on much longer. The popping is actually really bothering me.
Now, go ahead. You tell me a story. I'll trade you some information about your task.
Alright, so we can tell the story of the tower. Sure. Black and gray city where every building is filled with desiccated corpses. Yeah, just like real life.
I'll strip away your flesh to make the journey easier, but still you will feel pain, hunger, weariness, thirst, and despair. They're all part of stories, the part not often told. And death, yes, but don't worry. As long as your task remains, you come back.
Oh no. There's just gonna be a lot more of his voice acting, isn't there?
It's just luck. Funny how bad luck seems to follow the folks who already have problems aplenty. Well, try your luck out there in this country. See how the dice treat you.
How do you not catch this when publishing your game?
It's not all bad. You'll have to work hard, but I'll give you the gift for seeing the true shapes of people. Not many who can do that. Your deepest desires, your greatest wish, heaven, Big Rock Candy Mountain, El Dorado, the Promised Land, that place just over the ridge where they all say that the water tastes just like the sweetest wine.
If you're listening to anything that has any kind of bass, you're gonna hear that he's constantly huffing and puffing and popping and spitting into the mic.
Well, I don't know where that is. It's supposed to be somewhere in this country. Ask the people you meet. They're all searching for the same thing.
That's probably how they didn't
Sometimes
catch
have
it,
to
is they
make
didn't listen
choices
to it
about
on
what
anything
kind
with
of
bass.
story you're finding. Is it a love story or a tragedy? Don't gather too many of one kind, though. This grand story needs variety.
I'm completely ignoring the thing he says because I'm having a hard time even listening to him. So hopefully it's not important and we can figure it out as we go along.
Travel? That's your job. Wander from place to place, gather those stories and spread them. People get bored hearing the same stories over and over. But an old cliche in one state might be a rip-roaring new yarn in another. Go on your way, seeker. Maybe we'll meet again, or maybe not. Either way, it'll be an experience. I'm jealous in some way. I hope you find what you're looking for.
No, I'm looking for what you're looking for. Alright, now I'm a skeleton, walking on a map. That's the true meat of this game. Is to be a skeleton walking on a map. This is running at 220 frames per second and it's still skipping, so that's kind of weird. There's no reason it should be skipping and flicking like that. At worst, it's dropping down to 180 frames.
This bungalow is being ransacked.
See, this guy's voice acting is fine. He's not huffing and puffing into the mic.
Ammunition heaped under the mailbox. And a crowd of clean-cut men ripping apart a car in the driveway. The two heavily armed, mud-caked women leaning over the porch railing share the same bored grin. One shouts at you. Lend a couple innocent gals a cigarette?
Yes, Mox, that's why I was saying huffing and puffing specifically. My display only goes up to 60, which is pretty standard. But my card is still able to render all 250 frames. It just doesn't show them all. And there's not an option screen that I've seen so far, so I can't turn on VSync to save on cycles or anything. Sure, let's lend him a cigarette. They're totally innocent gals.
You're about to hand her a smoke when those men draw pistols and shove you hard into the dirt. You know these girls? Once they've dumped your bag out into the road, they decide you're harmless. If you were selling booze too, you'd have a lot more cash, sneers one. On the porch behind him, the two bootleggers are fingering their empty rifles, grinning in disappointment.
All right. Let's see. Options, which should have been on the title screen, which didn't exist. And it just fucking stretched the screen back out to the full resolution. Wait, are you serious? There's not a 1600 by 900 option. Are you fucking serious? Why? What the fuck? Oh. Alright, let's try and continue on. Oh great, there's an in-game manual I have to look at. Finding all 16 characters scattered over the US. Trade stories with them until you earn their trust and finish their story. Alright. Collect stories by having adventures. Characters will ask you for different types of stories. So basically I gotta collect stories and then just find people randomly on the map. Killing them will not cause them to grow, so use them sparingly as you're giving up a chance to spread other stories. Several ways to travel. You can walk and you can speed up your walking pace by whistling. Hold down the button and match the notes to keep... Hold down the button. Okay. You can also hop a ride on a boxcar. Find a train yard. Safer way to travel is hitchhiking. Yeah, real safe. You have some cash. You can go to a city and ride the fast, safe passenger trains from place to place. Find characters. Inventory holds mementos. I can't do much with the camera either. I want to lower it. Okay. You pulling back and lowering the camera are one and the same. That's bizarre. That's a bit better. Now what is the button I'm supposed to hold down? Huh? Oh, I see. That is way too much concentration for just moving slightly faster.
Off the road and into the woods.
And yeah, I was really hoping I'd actually get to read for this.
By the old
but I guess that's not a thing.
To a sturdy stick. The cloth wrapping conceals, though not particularly well, Something large and softly unsettled. Little eyes blink back at you from inside the bundle.
There was no option to turn off the narrator now.
The shape gives a start.
Please don't tell my pa that I'm in here.
It says in a small voice.
Pa doesn't want to live with us anymore. But I want to go with him. Don't tell him, please. I'm hiding.
His father must have been here at some point, but you sure can't see him now.
Please go. He's coming back any minute,
says the boy, growing agitated.
He's going to see you talking to me. Please, go!
He only calms down when you leave. You don't see another soul for miles.
There's another story. There's Portland. Well, now at least I have an idea of where in the States I am. That's the maximum speed I can move the camera at, by the way. Wait, how is Portland right next to New Hampshire? I don't think this is a correct map. Oh, Portland, Maine. Well, that's lame. Oh my god. Now that VSync is on, it's much, much worse. This game runs like ass. I could just turn voice volume all the way down, I guess. I'm not terribly impressed by the voiceovers so far, so... At certain angles, I get a thing that says I can interact with the farm, but I can't get it to happen. Oh, this game runs like ass butts. Also, you get rid of the good music for random whistling if you run.
The woman walks the small town square with the poise of Betty Davis. A confident stride and inimitable mannerisms elevating the sidewalk into a plush Hollywood carpet. And wrapped around her neck, a yellow velvet ribbon, bright as an ocean sunrise. You question a well-dressed man parked outside an oyster house. Prudish woman. I took her on a fine date and she didn't remove so much as a ribbon. Excuse me, can you step back from the coupe? That's the spirit. You decide
Creeper.
to seek a second opinion. You talk with a waitress smoking outside a diner.
Something funny about her.
An oyster house is like a
Showed up
crab
one
shack,
day.
but fancy.
Doesn't work. Doesn't live anywhere as far as I know. Just around. Myself, I'd love to know who made all her beautiful clothes.
You ask the woman if you may join her at a public bench.
You may.
She's into
Lovely
skeletons.
outside, isn't it?
Her eyes are a beautiful shade of brown. Beneath the yellow ribbon, a thick, fibrous scar wraps around her throat.
Weather like this, it reminds me of Paris.
Oh, she's French. That's the whole story.
They don't come every year, you know. The old man is sitting at the edge of a rotting old pier, crooked legs dangling over the water. He watches a pair of seagulls preen and groom each other on a rock just
Pops
off
the mic
shore.
again.
Just when the fishing is going to be good. He taps great, black, thick globs of spent tobacco out of a huge ceramic pipe. I got another year, I guess. Another year of this town being here, he replies, letting a grin spread across his face. If the seagulls came, that means enough fish to keep it in place.
See, I can either have this really nice, dramatic music playing, or I can do this and move at a reasonable speed. Whistle slightly off key. Yeah, it's not even a huge difference. It's almost double speed. And also, for some reason, when I'm walking or when I'm running, it skips a lot more. I don't know why this game runs like such butt. I really don't. It does not look like it should be, especially with me getting at least 150 FPS at the max graphic settings. I don't think I'm going to stream this. I think I've had enough. And that's a damn shame, because this is one I was really, really looking forward to. And now the menu's not working, so that's fun. Huh. I was really looking forward to that, and I am really disappointed by how I'm feeling about it. Apparently, whistling does take a lot of processing power. I don't have anything else lined up. Yeah, I guess I just gotta sign off for now and come back next week. Next week, I think I'll start the second season of Minecraft Story Mode. I mean, I've got it around, I might as well. Tomorrow is the second half of the first episode of the second act of Tale. Thursday will be Alice with more Batman. Friday will be Katie with more Killer 7. Saturday morning's Christie's Wildcard stream. Sunday evening it's Sue with Wargroove. Monday, I don't know what Christie's doing. What are you doing on Monday?
Ark.
Ark. Survival Evolved.
Yeah.
Shadows Die Twice.
That thing.
The Hands of Fate.
Legend of Curly's Gold.
The Legend of Curly's Gold. Electric Boogaloo. And Tuesday will be back to me with, as I said, Minecraft Story Mode. Thanks everyone for coming. That was something. I'll see if I can. I may see if I can get that running better and also turn off the bad voice acting. Like, the voice acting itself isn't bad. It's just the quality of the sound that's really, really bad. I'll see if I can get it running better, and then I'll consider streaming it without the VO at some point in the future. And in the meantime, thanks everyone for coming. There's got to be something else. Right, stream teams listed down below here at here on the page at truck.community. Highly recommend following them as well. And I'll see you next time. Good night.